All right, kickoff. Kickoff for the football is later today, but face-off for some of the best girls hockey in the state starts right now. We are in Grand Rapids this morning for the second game against Grand Rapids 15U's. B teams here squaring off. Today we're in the better arena, so we got the actually got a view from above. I apologize, I believe I went a bunch of Grand Rapids parents. So um, cheering might not be what we're listening for, and they're off. Spuds are in. They're visiting Blacks. Grand Rapids Lightning are in the orange. Melissa Hammer grabs it, starts swinging to her left, gets down to their zone. Oh, gets a pocket pick taken away. Grand Rapids takes it into the corner. Oh, that girl slides down. And one picks it up, it comes out, throws it across the front of their net. And they start bringing it up to the neutral zone. The center Spud zone. Taken away, sent back, but not out of the zone. Grand Rapids sends it deep, going down all the way into the far corner. Let's get it out. Chasing it down. Got a 2-on-1. If they can keep it up, driving in. Can't get a shot off. Grand Rapids are getting in front of that shot. Goes back out to the neutral zone. Maddie grabs it back, swings back to her own blue line, moves to the far side, starts to come back up, cuts through, gets into their zone, comes to the top of the circle, down to the right corner, swings around, throws it right up front for, goes for Lizzie, had a shot, got deflected away. Still got it in the far corner. Oh, there Grand Rapids grabs his puck, but can't get it out just yet. Let's grab it, throw it out front, deflects off, Lizzie owed it. Oh, I don't know. That looked like it might have gone off the post, but they didn't call it. Marley threw that one in from the far corner. Deflected off the defender, and then Lizzie got it. I think she got a shot on it too. I think she got a piece of it on the rebound, trying to get it to go in, but it looked like it hit the post, and that's what kept it from going in. All right, off that one. Ooh, and Rapids gets it around the defender. She drives into the Spud zone. Down. Abby's all with her though. Pushes her towards the corner, takes the puck, kicks around behind the net. She's got it now coming around near side. Gets up through center right. So she passes. She's got one defender pass. She gets past her, cuts to her right. Goes up, misses wide right. Abby going coast to coast and just threw it a little late and missed the net. I'd say it takes that one away, throws it out to center ice. Grand Rapids grabs it, dumps it back in. It goes all the way down in. Eddie's got it in the back behind the Spud's net. Pushes it up the far side. Bucks out to center ice. Grand Rapids dumps it back in. And it goes for icing. And we're going to come back to this end. And with that, clock stops at 14:42 left in period one. Score still 0-0. Face off far circle. Mr. Hammer's got the face up. And Rapids knocks it. It goes way past. Go down into the Spud zone. Called out. Let's pick it up. Come around near side. Trying to get it out on the near boards. Gets stuck there and get it out. With Natalia moving it around, getting the puck out, gets it all the way across over to Marley. She takes it in on the far side, goes take it down to the bottom of the circle. Both girls go down. Slides down, puck goes into the near corner. Just trying to get it. She grabs it right out. Natalia, she dumps it in. Nice work from Alyssa to take that one between three girls and get it right out to Natalia, who knocked it in just inside the right bar, right between the goalie and the right post. Puts the Spuds up 1-0. That goal at 14:01. So in hockey parlance, I guess that would be at 2:59 in the first period. Let's grab it. Face off. Ooh, good. Maddie gets tripped up, take it down. Grand Rapids takes it, gets down the circle, throws a shot. Ella saved it. Let's get it back out. Buff deflects off. Let's escape. She beats everybody to it. Throws another one up. Oh, and he was able to get to it. Fell back, but the puck didn't come loose enough to get another shot on. All right, face off Grand Rapids circle, near side. It's back to the right point. Maddie throws it across over to Brindley. She drives in, takes a shot. So grabs that one up. Sailor with the face off. Comes back to Maddie. She throws a long shot in, deflects up forward. And Grand Rapids takes it back. She passes it back to number 3. She goes in the Spud zone right up the middle, throws a long shot. Ella gets in front of it. Oh, they finally clear it out. Comes right up the middle again. This time shot doesn't go through. And Rapids took out in the near corner, throws it across. Goes all the way over the far boards. He's knocked it out. Grand Rapids drops it right back in. Past their blue line as he chases her down. Puck goes loose into the Spud zone. And he throws it off the board, trying to get it to Marley, but the Grand Rapids player comes in, switches it up against the boards. Push it out front. Alyssa grabs it, takes it down to the corner, tries to throw it off the boards, misses it, throws it back a second time to Marley. There, she gets a pass out off the boards, and picks it up around the blue line, dumps it from there. Puck goes behind the net, comes over near side. And out of the zone. Abby tries to send it off, kind of whiffed on it, so instead she dumped it in, keep it from getting picked off, comes back out to center ice. And Rapids dumps it behind the Spud's net. Abby swings back there to pick it up, comes around near side. Goes back out to neutral ice. And Rapids picks up along the near boards at the red line, so it's grab it in, throws a shot. This is wide right. Ooh! Rapids lost her skate as she was going for it over along the boards, fell down, but she gets back up to cut the puck off. Throws it towards the net, but it gets intercepted. Spud's cleared out, and probably is going to go for icing. And it is. That whistle stops the clock at 11:36. And we will come back down to the Spud zone, far circle. I'll just read a little farther on this end from the zone. It'd be right in the middle of center ice, but they got a motor up there for the heater, so it'd be pretty distracting, I think. Spud's throwing near side, trying to get it out. Sailor takes it, she drives in, goes to the right side, throws a shot up. Sailor blocks it, goes out, puck goes behind the net. Tries to clear it. Back up to neutral ice. Abby's got it, throws it up towards Sayla. She deflects it over. Nayla trying to get it in. Pucks up against the right boards. Comes back up to neutral ice, goes back to Maddie. Tries to throw it off the boards again. It hits a Grand Rapids player who throws it up to one of her own forwards who drives in. Nice work from Abby there to get that one away. And she turns around, tries to push it up. She loses the right shoulder. Let's get to the blue line. Puck goes back to Maddie in the Spud zone. She swings around near side, starts driving in. It's into their zone along the boards, gets a little push and shoving. She keeps it in. Comes around center, tries to show a shot up, misses wide right. Puck goes to the far circle. Along the far boards, they pick it up to neutral ice, goes down to the Spud zone. Finley's chasing it down, trying to get to it. And it hits the goal line before she can get there for an icing. So we're coming back into the Grand Cork zone. Just good they had a bit of momentum going there. Maybe this will be a little bit of a momentum shift back towards the Spuds again. Face off, far circle. Alyssa's in with the face off. Talia's to her right. Marley to her left. It gets comes out to Maddie at the point. She's fighting for it back over here. Talia backs up. I'm sorry. Talia backed up. The defender kept it in. Lost the train of thought there for a second. Pucks down behind the net. Swings around to put it in. Talia got that one in. So that makes it 2-0 Spuds. 9:56 remaining in the first period. See that melee behind the net. Actually, snap it around the post and in. All right, this has got the face off. That sits there. Ollie tries to get in on it. Talia kicks it down in deep. And Rapid grabs it behind their own net, goes to the far corner. And they get it out, goes to Maddie at the left point. She brings it in, throws it across. It's all across over to the boards, going back out to Brinley. To the left point, she throws it up. Woods comes in trying to keep it in, but it's thrown across the boards out towards the defend. Brinley goes in, gets past her. Talia picks it up, off the boards, throws it back towards Brinley again. Looks like, I think Grand Rapids player must have knocked that over the blue line when they were, offsides. Looked like it was going back and forth between the Spuds, but must have reflected off of one of the Grand Rapids players there. Get the blue line call, face off right in front of Spud's bench, just to our left. Abby, she throws it off the boards, trying to get it up. Flex into their zone, and Grand Rapids throws it back out, back to Abby again. She throws it across, gets picked off. Grand Rapids number 16, I think, drives in towards the circle. Oh, nice work of Brindley there, take the puck away. Dumps it back into their zone, just thrown across the front. Puck kicks up the top of the circle. Number 3 for Grand Rapids comes up with it, throws it deep. Brindley grabs it before it goes too far. Turns around, throws it up towards Mela. She gets to the top of the circle, tries to push it down in the corner. She's got a lot of company there. Oh, just crossed the blue line, so Brindley's got to back up with it. So does Abby's got it here. She tries to dump it, but not everybody had cleared before she dumped it in. All right, face off far circle. Sale's got the face off. That comes back to Abby. She throws it over to Birchfield. She dumps it in, but it gets away. And Rapids tries to bring it back out. Nice grab there from Sale to intercept that pass and dump it back into the corner. Puck's down behind the net. Thrown over to the far side. And Rapids pushes it up. Tries to advance it. Abby grabbed it and dumped it back in for an offsides, but it stops the forward charge for Grand Forks. So we'll face off on the far side. It's just outside the Grand Rapids blue line. Grand Rapids takes that face off. It's a near side. Puck just sits there for a bit though. Not sure who's going to end up with it. Number 2 for Grand Rapids tries to get it. She gets it along the boards and flutters back out around the center line. Grand Rapids goes it all the way across. Maddie gets to it, kicks it down towards their zone. Going to go for icing. So that'll bring us down into the Spud zone. Face off near circle. So let's get the face off. Talia's to her right. Abby Marley to her left. Puck comes out towards the top of the circle. Shoo! Shot from number 26 at the left defensive point. Goes off the post. Maddie's pushing that one up. Left over to Marley. She grabs it, swings to her left in the top of the circle. Throws a hard shot. Goes off behind the net. Sitting on the right side. Gets thrown behind the net to the far corner. Marley again tries to throw it up. Goes off a skate behind the net. Talia's there with the defender. Trying to push it up. Puck comes out near side to the top of the circle. Along the boards. Pushing it out. Gets past Maddie. She's chasing it down into the Spud zone. There's Grand Rapids players right on our heels. Push it behind the net. We've got two Grand Rapids players and didn't pull anybody else, but comes up the top of the right circle, back into the far corner. Spud zone, back behind the net. Nobody defending on the left side. They wrap it around. It goes up front. Oh, again they hit the left post. This one I think I got a bit of a piece of before it hit the post. This one's just misclean, hit the post, came out. And we get it back out. Alyssa's got it in their zone, throws a shot up. Goalie dumps it off into the far corner. And Rapids pulls out there, comes behind their own net. Gets into the near corner. Throws it all the way across out to neutral ice. Then he gets it just inside the Spuds blue line. Throws it near side to Abby. He dumps it up, but it gets intercepted by number 2. She drives in the Spud zone, cuts to the middle. Goes for a shot. This is wide right. The puck's right up towards the net, but good job by Brittany there to pull that one down. Stick it into the near corner. That goes back in. Abby throws it back into the left corner again. And all the way across, right up to Sayla. She gets it on the run. She gets behind the defender pretty much if she can get around. She's in a shooting zone. She gets her right to left. Oh! And could not get her puck stick on it to knock the left backhanded shot in, but she did get taken down with a trip on that. I don't know if they're going to give her just a penalty or if they're going to give. Look to me in real time like the trip came after the puck was out of her reach, so it wouldn't be like a penalty shot situation. Yep, so she's going to have the face off our circle. So at 5:50 left in period 1, Spuds going to power play. And Rapids throws the puck behind the net, comes around near side, off the near boards. They dump it up to number 4, but it kicks off to Brindley. She tries to throw it back up. Oh, didn't hold on to it. And Rapids takes it out, starts to advance in the Spud zone. Number 26 moves to her right, throws a shot up. Ella kicks that one off. Puck deflected. Makes back down into the near zone, Spud zone. They gotta go back up, get on the fence here, and with the man advantage. Passed up, passed wide. Defender throws it off the boards and down. Looking at the puck here this morning. Nice swings down behind the net with it. Gets it back over towards Maddie. She tries to backhand it up. Gets it out of the zone. Dump it right back in again. There we got it. Sides. So, not much offense in the first half of that power play. 1 minute left in the power play. Face off just outside the Spud zone. Now he tries to throw it all the way across. It's picked off by 21. The pass gets deflected by Abby behind, and they throw another shot up. It's deflected back behind the net. Passes are just not right on right today. They get getting turned around. Alyssa's got it behind the net. Spins around near side. There's a backhand one up. Doesn't make it out. Two gets a hold of it. The flutters over. Right defender tries a shot at it, but Alyssa picks her pocket, gets over to Marley. Marley drives into their zone. 22 seconds left in the power play. She gets in, moves to her right in front of the net, tries to get a backhand. Can't get a hold of it. Puck goes into the corner. And then they pass it back, puck back to her. Maddie gets it. Throws a long shot, hits off a defender. They're pressing a little bit here. That's at the near face-off circle. 15 comes up, or 19 for Grand Rapids. She ices it right at the end of the power play. So we're back to full strength. Only, I don't think there's any actual official shots on goal during that power play. The times they had, they went wide. All right, face-off's going to be in the Grand Rapids zone. Grand Rapids Lightning in the orange with the gray tops of the shoulder Spuds and the black, white lettering and orange stripe. Guess that goes into the corner, pushed up along the boards. He comes in on it. Taylor pushes it down. Going right up front. It's crossed though, and Grand Rapids takes it out on the far side. She gets it into the Spud zone. Both of them get kids tangled up, go down Puck goes down into the corner, so the girls one brought it up. She's still down. Now she's up and moving. Poked back out. Good work by Mayla to get that one out of the zone. And up it all the way across. Ooh, Sailor throwing a hip right into 23 there. Number 4 picks it up though for Grand Rapids. She cuts across the middle trying to find a shooting zone. Tries to turn offensively. Ella kicks what she got towards the net. Wasn't much on it, but Ella kicked it away. That's on the far boards. Throwing up along the side of the net and back behind her, trying to bring it up along the edge. Abby pushes there out of the way. Mitchell picks the puck up, kicks it out of the zone. This gets back up to neutral ice. And Rapids are offsides. Girl went down in the back corner, hadn't gotten back up and wasn't skating very hard to get out, so she was still 10 feet inside the Spud zone, but when they tried to turn it, bring it back in. Face off just outside the Spud zone, near side. Left back to Maddie. She throws it far side. Doesn't get to Marley though, and Grand Rapids comes in with it. When it gets up there, puts it towards the corner. Oh, Maddie tries, or Marley starts getting ahead of herself, tries to take off with it, falls down, but Alyssa picks it up. She drives into their zone, throws a hard shot, goes up and over the net. Nice poke check there from Maddie Birchfield to get that one and turn it around, throw it back in behind the Grand Rapids zone, or net. And back out to the left point. And he throws it off the boards. Marley then dumps it in deep. It goes around behind the net to the near side. It's thrown off the boards and down. And goes for icing. So we're coming back down to the Grand Rapids zone at 1:53 left in period 1. Spuds up 2-0. Face off will be in the near circle. All right, Sayla's got the face off. Lizzie to her right. Mayla to her left. Abby, Maddie had it, got it taken away. Abby backs up to make sure that the Grand Rapids attacker can't grab it. She brings it back down in. Lost it right as she hit the blue line. I think we had an offsides on the Spuds. The face-off will be right in front of us here, just outside Spuds' blue line. Let's get that one. Back to Maddie. Pushes it back towards Abby. She tries to dump it in. Goes off Mayla's stick. Up against the far boards. Grand Rapids grabs it. Swings around to the back corner. Oh, cuts right in front of her own net. Tries to come up the middle. She made it through there, though. Dangerous spot to try that at. She moves into the Spud zone on the right side. Throws it deep. Behind the net to the near side. He's fighting for it in the back. Sayla kicks it over to the far corner. She pushes up the boards towards Mayla. He tries to get it out, but it's escaped. Stuck there. Grand Rapids brings up to the top of the circle. Moves to the middle. Nice work there by Abby to kick that one away. She's setting herself up for a right-handed shot, and Abby comes in and just pokes that puck away. And Spuds are able to bring it out. Sayla dumps it from just inside the red line down into their zone. Grand Rapids swings around behind their own net, goes far side. Puck gets knocked near side. Comes loose at center ice. Oof. Slapped back down in by Sayla as she was trying to dump it so they could get it changed. She slid right into the bench after doing so. But she got up, got on the bench. All right, face off far circle. I think there's no offsides there. Melissa Hammer's got the face off. Comes near side, 23 for Grand Rapids. Starts to take off with it. Loses her skating again, falls down. Puck gets knocked near side. Comes back out. Abby grabs the face across the far side to bring it. She moves up, tries to throw it up all the way to Marley, but it gets past everybody and goes for icing. So with 7.7 seconds left in period 1, we're going to have a face-off down the Spud zone, far corner. Melissa's got the face-off. She's got Marley, Abby, And Natalia all on the near side. Puck gets deflected out of the zone, and that will be it. I think. Well, we got 3 seconds left. See if somebody can do anything. And nope, that's it for period number 1. So at the end of 1, Spuds up 2-0 here in Grand Rapids. Getting out to a fast start, kind of like we did yesterday. Last night they won 6-3. So we'll have a couple-minute break. Since we were the first people on the ice this morning, there was no games before us, so we will not have a ZAM break. I'm going to mute this now, otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling about some things no one really wants to hear. We will be back in 90 seconds. All right, we are switching sides. Bella is now in net down on our right. They're shooting down on the far left. Abby up at center. She's got the face up. She just takes it. Puts it right through the middle, splits him, throws it into the near corner of their zone. Comes up towards the right side, but Marcus grabs it, swings it out to the near circle. Just driving it back out. The Crass Abby's trying to take it away from her. Up comes around near side, gets knocked back towards the net. Talia grabs it, throws it behind the net up the right side. Looks up past the whistle, deflects it down into their zone towards the net, but doesn't get much on it, so Grand Rapids grabs it in their own zone. Ooh. Abby picked up that long pass and dumped it in, deflects off down into the far corner. Natalia's playing right B right now. She got that one right inside the rim, posting in the near corner. Comes up right up front, thrown up by Marley. Had a shot on that one that came up. So since they're a little farther away shooting, let me zoom in a little bit. I'll just have to move the camera a little more down on their near side. All right, face off far circle. Taylor's got the face off, comes back to Talia D. She wants to bend at the left point. She comes around, the girl tries to move in, stick gets in the way. Bucket's not taken down behind the net. Going into the far corner. Going up the far boards, gets past Talia down in the Spud zone. Brindley chases it down. No icing called. She gets to it, turns around behind her own net. She's up towards the other boards. Marley kicks it out. Taylor gets a piece of it, floats down towards the net. Grand Rapids grabs it before it gets to the goal line, comes around near side, reverses in the near corner. Throws it off the boards behind the net, goes in the far corner. Maddie tries to throw it up front. Comes right up towards Lizzie. She gets a shot, but it was really easily deflected off because there was not much on it. It was right by the post. Grand Rapids drives in, loose puck comes in. Maddie gets a piece of that one, gets into the corner, doesn't give her a shooting opportunity. We got a penalty. Sayla. So Spuds are going on the penalty defense. All right, face off. Alyssa's able to kick it past the defender and then chase it down into their zone. Keeps it down, gets right at the circle, throws a shot. Nice work by a Hammer to get that one, keep it down there, use up some good time. Had a good scoring opportunity. Goalie was able to hit it and then lays out to get on top of it before this could get back to it, but she kept that puck down there, burned off. First 15 seconds of the power play. The faceoff, Grand Rapids brings it up, tries to push it in, lost it right there as it crossed the blue line. And it gets it up towards Abby. Abby's got it against the boards, trying to do something with it to go down, gets thrown out front. Alyssa picked up that loose cross. Oh, she gets past everybody. She's driving in straight up. Oh, throws it to the right, but Bailey's able to grab it. An opportunity again for a shorty. Drives in, got behind all the defense. She didn't try anything fancy, just went and threw it right side, and Bailey was able to slide to her right. Pretty good position by the goal. She came out a little bit to challenge her. Didn't give her much of a lane to shoot in. That goes back to the D. Maddie throws it in, kicks off a boot into the corner. Anderson takes it, tries to drive it back out. Right in the neutral zone. And there's 26, tries to clear it. She turns, throws a shot up, misses wide right. Does able to get it out. Marley kicks it off the boards, and she gets behind the defense. She's driving down in. She comes up there, goes with right to her left, throws a backhanded shot. Beautiful goal by Marley there. Not sure if somebody backhanded it to her off the boards before she picked that up to get an assist or not. So I just gave it to her unassisted. Beautiful goal. She got behind the defense on the left side, cut across, moved it from her front forehand, backhand, and then backhand again, and got it past the goalie on the far side inside the right post. It Spuds up 3-0 at 13:55 remaining in period 2. Marley takes the face-off, gets it back to Brindley, gets it to Maddie, but then it gets taken away. Grand Rapids starts pushing it in. Didn't get a shot off, thankfully. It comes right out front. Looking behind, trying to center it, gets knocked into the near corner. Knocked up to the near point. She moves to the top of the circle, looking for a shooting lane. Throws it wide left. Goes up to the left point. Shot back in behind. 22 seconds left in the power play. Now he tries to skate it out, but gets deflected away. Then he picks it up. Gets up to Lizzie. She lost it for a second. It's back to, Spuds are trying to get a change. We get a little short-handed there. I just couldn't get too much on it, but she moves up, gets a shot off. Ella gets a piece of it. Comes around near side. Going hard. Doesn't make it through. Going up into the corner. Everybody's back to full strength. Ella gets it out to Alyssa. She gets behind the defense. She's got a defender coming up, but this time she takes a hard shot. Oh, real high. Hard off the glass. Let's back up. Goalie covers on it. There's some frustration in the last couple of misses, but that one, she threw that one hard. Again, no miss was going high off the glass. Right off his face up in the near circle. Goes back along the boards, thrown up on the near side of the circle, and they push it up through the blue line to center ice. Then he gets a piece of it. Ends up in Dahlia's on her stick. She pushes it down up to Lizzie, and she gets it down towards the net. Goes down for a scored shot, but she didn't really put much on it. Off the faceoff comes back to Brinley at the left point. She dumps it in deep. Goes around behind the boards, right behind the net. Goes over to the right corner. And just pushes up. They get it out to neutral ice. She's moving around between a few girls, but she gets it taken away. Talia gets a piece of it right as she gets to the blue line. And back up off the Spud zone again. Thrown in deep. Wide left from the shot from the right point. Comes back in behind the net. Comes into the near corner. Spud's trying to push it up. Good work by Alyssa to deflect that one off the boards, and she picks up. She gets kind of behind the defense, but too many people there. She does a 360. And still got it down towards the net. The 360 tried to get a better shooting zone, but there was 3 girls around her. She still got so she lost it a little bit as she was turning, but she's got enough on to send it down on net. All right, Abby's got the face-off. She knocks it across, but it's picked up front by girl in the green helmet. She pushes it up. Lost at the red line, but Grand Rapids gets it, dumps it in. And it's got it at the right circle, far circle there. She's pushing it up. She gets it off the boards behind. She pushes it across to Marley. Marley gets it right out front. Driving to her left, her right. Oh, couldn't get the stick back on it to throw it in as she moved to her left. Went from a backhand to a forehand and just couldn't get the stick back on it again for a shot there. Puts down behind the net. Scramble for it. Lightning get it on the far side. Throw it all the way across. Missed the pass. Marley comes in and knocks it down into their zone. Alyssa gets it in down in the corner. Throws it up. Off the leg pad. The far side. And it just comes around the near side. There's a long pass up, and that's just going to ice it. So that stops the clock at 10:21 remaining in period 2. Spuds up 3-0. Let's get a change. I think Maddie's not coming off. We're a little short on defenders right now, so we're doing some long shifts on the D side. So it's got that face-off, gets it back to Brinley, but it comes out. Oh, gets loose. Brinley hustles over, knocks it towards the near side, and Spuds are able to dump it, get back into their zone. It goes back into the corner, around behind the net. Coming up through the far circle. Taylor gets in front of that one, puts it in the corner. They got to back it up behind their own net again. Swing it to the near side. Now he gets it back to Brinley, but it gets between her skates. Luckily, Maddie's there to keep them from getting a rush. She turns around, drives into their zone again. So 3 girls, throws a hard shot. It's deflected up, and it comes up the side of the net. People are poking at it. Billy lays out on the near side of the post and covers it up. Can't quite see the scoreboard up there. It's 9:38 remaining. There with the face-off. It goes back in behind the net. And that's supposed to push it near side. Goes through the circle. Goes to the far side as she comes across the red line. Dumps it in from there. Puck goes around behind the net. Then it comes over in the near corner. Comes up to the circle. Tries to pass it up. She does, but it gets behind Mela a little bit. Deflects down into their zone. No icing though because it doesn't get to the goal line. And that's gets down behind their own net coming near side. Abby takes it away and gets a shot off. Stuck to the far side. And Rapids dumps it from just outside the blue line, chased it down. She gets to it again behind the net. Then the puck comes loose in the corner. Thrown up. Past Marley, she's chasing it down. Puck stops in their circle in their zone. They swing around behind the net. Going off the boards. Abby gets to it, knocks it back in. Puck goes back behind the net again. Marley gets to it near side, tries to push it up front. On the left side, bottom of the circle. Alyssa throws a hard shot. They blocked it. It kind of bounced up over her leg pad. But then she was able to cover it with her glove before another stick came in to try to push it into the goal. All right, face off near circle. Grand Rapids zone. Right off the face off. Goes all the way across the near side. Abby kicks it over there. Alyssa's trying for it in the corner. Another Grand Rapids girl going back and forth with it. Comes out. Abby comes up with it. She comes up, throws a hard shot, hits a post. Goes all the way across. Marley tries to backhand it back to Brindley, but didn't get it on it. So she got a lot of traffic. Comes back to her and then gets knocked up to the side of the net, towards the side of the net. And the goalie has to come out and cover it. Just to the left of the near post. 8:10 remaining now. Face off near circle, Grand Rapids zone again. Abby again with the face off. Pushes it towards the front of the net. Goes across and then knocked behind the net. Still behind the net. Abby's got it there. She throws it along the boards to the far side. Up to Talia. She cuts it across the middle to Maddie. Kind of lost it a little bit, but she's able to dock it back in, but couldn't get a shot off on it. Grand Rapids, one of the defenders, number 16, she brings it down, gets it out to center ice. 21 then pushes it in. Talia kicks it out to get it out of the zone. But just barely, and then Grand Rapids dumps it back in. Gets pass across from one defender to the other, gets past Maddie. Down into the corner. Talia's got to chase that, but Grand Rapids has got it down to go behind the net. Abby, though, pushes it into the far corner. Lightning dump it back behind the net again. Comes around near side. It comes up. Abby tries to get a piece of it. Can't get past it in her. Second effort, she does. Knocks it off the boards, and Marley's chasing it down. She again gets down in. She gets to the left circle. Tries to swing around. Oh, throws a shot up. Loses her footing. Really got in front of it. Up comes down past the Spuds blue line. Maddie's able to bring it up. Drives into their zone on the right side. Gets it knocked away. Follows up though. Tries to throw it back. Misses who she's passing it to. She's trying to pass it to Salek. Goes all the way past her. Brindley's got to pack up all the way back in behind the Spuds net to pick it up. She comes out far side. Passes up towards Mela. Kicks past her all the way down in. No icing on it though. Grand Rapids grabs it in their own zone. Comes around near side. Ooh. Nice work there for Lissy to get in front of that one, deflect it in the corner and take that one away. She goes around behind the net to the far corner. Back out to the far post. That puck comes loose and Grand Rapids pushes it out. They got a 2-on-1 right now if they can settle it in. Moves over to push it to the left. She gets a shot off. Ella covers it. Took a while for that whistle to come in. I couldn't see the puck moving down there, but the girls kept slapping at it. Not sure if they finally said she had it covered or it was because the net came loose. They blew the whistle. Either way, face-off's going to be in the far circle, Spud zone. 6:08 left in period 2. Macedo's got the face-off. Maddie and Lizzie out in front of the net. One comes to Maddie. She swings around behind her own net. Backhands it over to Brindley in the far corner. Tries to get up the boards, but doesn't get much on it. Doesn't come out. They keep it in at the left point. Throw a long shot. Goes off of Brindley to follow up with another shot. That one gets in front of and she holds on to it. In her shoulder. She got on her shoulder and it kind of got stuck in her pads. But she holds on to it for the save. And we're going to do it again in the far circle, Spud zone. Getting a line change. Abby and Marley coming in. And Alyssa. So who's going to take this one? Alyssa's going right wing. Abby's going center. Marley's out front. Backhanded shot, misses wide right. Goes up to the near side of the puck. Marley tries to swing it around. Drives into their zone. Goes into way down the board to the left side of their zone. She swings around back behind the net. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Goes out to the right point. Maddie sends it across. Gets deflected down in to the near corner. Back behind the net. And Rapids brings it back near side. Swings up through the circle. Want to set something up. 26 passes all the way to the far side. Gets to the red line. Abby gets a piece of it, and then they dump it. Puck goes back in behind the net, around to the near corner. Danny tries to pick it up to Marley, but one of the girls coming off the net, number 21, comes in. Took it away and had a chance for a shot, but missed wide left. Alyssa tried to throw that one up to Mela and threw it wide. Goes all the way down for icing. That's better than the way they were closing on her. Like 3 girls closing in and trying to take that puck away down in the Spud zone. So, all in all, not a bad play. 5 minutes exactly remaining in period 2. Face off down in the Spud zone, far circle. Salo's got the face off. Puck goes into the corner. And he pushes it up towards Lizzie. Lizzie gets it over to Maddie. Maddie brings it up, passes it up. Hits Mela's stick, but it goes to a Grand Rapids player. She starts driving it back the other way, pushes it back down in, goes back on net. Ella kicks it away. Pass comes all the way across. They're trying to get it out. Gets held up right at the blue line. Then it gets knocked back out into the neutral zone. Grand Rapids picks it up, swings around back behind her own blue line, and turns on the Jets trying to come up. As it gets through, gets a shot up and misses wide left again. Puck comes back to Brindley. She throws it up, trying to get up there. Oh, picked off by number 5, but can't settle it down to get a shot. And so she just throws it all the way across. 2's on the far side, trying to center it up. Long shot from the left point. Comes all the way into the corner. 5 throws it into the far corner. 19 comes up on the side of the circle, trying to dump it in. Got Maddie right with her. Puck comes loose. Brindley brings it behind the net to her near side. Throws it up off the board, trying to get it up to Mela. She backhands it over to Sala. Sala gets it down off the boards into neutral zone. And it gets turned around. Number 18 for Grand Rapids comes in, throws a shot. Well, I got a piece of it, but it would have missed wide right. Coming around behind, trying to throw it over. Puck comes loose. Mela gets a piece of it, gets it out into the neutral zone. And so ready back up. And Rapids press at 3:21 left in period 2. Number 19 drives left side, throws a shot again, misses wide right. Puck comes out of the zone right down here. Marley's just pushing it. Puck up against the boards. Comes back in. Brindley grabs it, throws it to oh, Maddie's got some open ice. Now she's going down. She manages to get to Marley. Marley moves into their zone, throws a shot. Goes up just over the top right corner of the net, but I think Maddie's eyes were getting big. She had half the ice in front of her, nobody there, and she started to take off. She fell down, but she had at least the wherewithal to knock the puck over towards Marley, who had a shooting opportunity out of it. Puck was down in the Grand Rapids zone, far corner. Behind the net, comes right up front. There's Talia. She throws it in from there and gets it into the corner. There's Talia for the left point. I don't think a Spud threw it to her. I think it just got knocked out from behind. I'm not sure who did it, so I'm not marking I didn't see if there'd be an assist on that. She gets it about 5 feet out above the left circle, throws it in, and gets it above the goalie's left shoulder in the upper right corner. All right, face off. Splits the defenders, goes down to the Spud zone. Then it takes it around behind the net, goes around the far side. Backhands off the boards, gets it out of the zone. Lightning throw near side, pass up number 5. It's taken away, thrown back out of the zone. Puck's slowing down, so they don't call icing on it. She's going to back up, push it behind her own net. Backhanded nicely. Shot there from Abby. Yeah, Melee going with Melee. Group there. Grand Rapids again comes free with a clean shot, and they miss again. Their shots are just missing wide. A lot of them, which is good for us, but good for Ellen. All right, Hammer clears it out. And Grand Rapids dumps it back in for offside. That stops the clock at 1:27, remaining in period 2. Spuds up 4-0. Faceoff's going to be right in front of us here, in front of the Lightning bench. Abby's got the faceoff. Hammer's out to her right. Nope. I had that wrong. Lizzie was out to her right. Lizzie ends up with it, pushed it out to Sayla. That didn't have Abby have it either. Sayla actually had 2 and 12, got it all mixed up. Jumping the corner up, can't get anything to another Spud, and Grand Rapids gets it out of the zone, kicks it out. Maddie gets it back at her blue line, trying to pass it up. Back over to Talia at the right point. She starts to advance it, pushing it through. Oh, she got past too. She got into the right circle, puts a shot up. Misses high, goes into the far boards. Maddie comes in to keep it in. Marley centers one. Oh, we got a penalty here. A delayed penalty on Grand Rapids. Not long enough for Ella to get off the ice. So Spud's going on a power play. For hooking. Lizzie was out in front of the net there. I think it was when it was centered. Marley Mela, I think, centered it to Lizzie right up front, and as she was trying to move to her left there, she got hooked around the side of the net. All right, this time Abby's got the face off. Push it against the boards, and they get it out. And they push it past the defender. Number 18 drives in the top of the circle, throws a shot out. Ella gets in front of it. Looks like we got a penalty on Maddie. So now we're going 4-on-4. No, so who we... No, Maddie's still out there, so who's in the box? I look down to score it. Oh, Sayla. I think it's Sayla's in the box. Slow moving. Just seeing everything was going in slow motion there. Everybody's getting tired. 15 seconds left. Maddie's got it along the boards. She pushes it up, trying to get it up center ice. Deflects up. Hammer gets it, settles it down, and then lost it right across the blue line. And trying to turn around, get another shot off. Abby gets in front of it, kicks it away. They backhand it up, but right to Talia. And that is the end of period 2. So we will have a ZAM break, and as we end period 2, Spuds up 4-0. We will have another minute 24 of 4-on-4 when we come back, and then if nobody scores, we'll have another 12 seconds of Lightning power play. There's a minute 24 left in their penalty, a minute 36 left on the Spuds penalty. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. All right, 9:13 in the a.m. on a Sunday morning. That's right, if you didn't check your clocks, it is 9:13, not 10:13. And we are starting with period number 3. And gets over to Alyssa off the face-off. She dumps it down in, and they call it for icing. So we have the clean, shiny ice. And the girls' skates handlers. A little bit of falling down, slipping down beforehand. See what happens when they got a clean set of ice. All right, Abby's going to be doing the face-off. We are waiting on something. I have to talk to somebody that must not stop the clock fast enough. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Oh, they have the penalties back set up. That's right, we're going 4 and 4. Should have been a minute 24 and a minute 36 for the penalties. A minute 24 on the Grand Rapids penalty, a minute 36 on the Spuds penalty. And we have 9 seconds off, so we should have a minute 15 and a minute 27. Let's see if I get that right. See if I got that right. Okay, did I get anything up on that? How to set up the penalties. Yeah, we're going 4 and 4. Into period 2, we had offsetting penalties. Well, not at the same time. Penalty on Grand Rapids for hooking down by the Spuds net, or down by their own net. And then coming down to the near side here, we had checking, I think on Sela. So I think that's who's in. And they are in there, right? Yeah, number 9 for Grand Rapids. I can't see because ref's in the way. There she is. Set up.
They were really naughty.
All right, so trying to work on that camera, or the camera. I was trying to work on the camera because I'm trying to get this without see everything without moving it too much. They're working on the clock. We got another game after this one. I believe the 12Us are playing here at Grand Rapids as well. Moorhead teams at the hotel last night. Oh, and now I think he just decided we're just going to get started, probably doing it on their own. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Clock's not set up. They drop it. They're going 4 and 4. Let's picks up off the boards. And Rapids sends it back in from there. She gets it in the center in the center of the circle, drives in the neutral ice, goes around the left side, tries to get around her girl. She does. She picks it up in the right circle, throws a hard shot, and goalie swallows it up. So took it coast to coast, dumped it around a couple of defenders, still grabbed it again each time, and then got a shot from the far circle. Boy took it right in the middle of the chest and held on to it. Comes back to Alyssa at the left point. Flexed off a player, comes in deep. Now you're trying to push it over towards her. Gets in a lot of traffic. Kicked over. So Alyssa, she's got to back up. Everybody's out. She tries to get in with it. Whiffed on it. Can't follow it up. Threw a shot. Missed wide left. She picked off that pass. Then lost it. Grand Rapids number 9 holds on to it. She goes around, drives it out on the far side. Talia's right with her though. Ends up taking it. Lost it though. Couldn't hold on. Abby kicks it off the boards in the far corner. It goes out to the right point. Number 18's got it. She backs up. Tries to throw a looping shot. Misses wide left. Goes into the near corner. Ends up along the side of the circle, along the boards there. Now you're trying to push it out. Fighting for it. She gets into the neutral zone. Grand Rapids has it, but at least they got to exit the zone. 19 backs up, swings around far side. Goes around, driving in, throws it off the boards. Right to Alyssa. She's just got a lot of ice in front of her. She can settle it down. Moves to the center. Moves back to her left again. That's when they're supposed to trying to get a change. Still got it. Throws it towards the net. Goes back behind though from the bottom of the circle. Number 5 for Grand Rapids has to come it out. Alyssa gets a piece of it momentarily, keeping it in. If you finally they'll get it back up to center right. And just throws it across. Number 5 gets it in at the left point, drives it towards the circle. Maddie gets a piece of it, keeps it up. We got one girl out of the box. Now we got the other one out, so I think we're back to full strength. Abby ends up with it. She drives to center ice. She's got a 1-on-3, loses it as she gets into their zone. Puck comes on near side. Maddie grabs it right along the board line. She swings around, does it, and it comes in on her own. Puts a few players, throws a shot, but not sure if that got deflected or not, so I mark it down. Good skating. Somebody needs to see that again. Oh, nothing called there. Talia comes in with it at the right side, backs it up towards Alyssa at the point. She tries to dump it in from the defensive point, goes right back off a defender, back to her again. Dumps it back down towards the net, goes back behind. Tries to kick it up, but it goes off the back of the net. Thrown into the near corner. Lizzie goes for it, but Grand Rapids pulls it behind. Number 2's got it. She skates around the far side. She's trying to bring it up. Goes up along the boards, crosses the red line. Comes towards the middle. She goes in, tries to get a shot up. It's deflected off. Goes into the near corner Spud zone. He came over it, tried to throw it out. Just up to the defender, but then it goes, deflects to Marley. She starts driving in, goes to her left, or to her right, sorry. Goes down right as she goes in. Puck doesn't come out. Saylor comes in off the bench, knocks it into the far corner. And Rapids tries to throw it back out. This time it comes out to center ice. Brinley backs up with it and then throws it in. Looked like no one touched it though. That one goes in for icing. Stops the clock at 13:28 left in period 3. Spuds up 4-0. That face-off goes to Brinley in the corner. Throws up along the boards. Marley kicks it off the boards and chases it down. Grand Rapids defender gets to it first. Throws a near side off the boards. We bring it back down in along the near boards. Pushed into the corner. When she gets to it, tries to dump it out, comes to the point. Throw a hard shot from the point. Ella gets on top of that one. Didn't see where it was. It was like right in front of her. Like it was right at her leg pad. She couldn't cover it right away. Thought it had gone off the side. Was looking for it. She did get a glove on it before the Lightning player could pull it around her leg pad. Face off, left circle, near circle here. Abby gets over to Maddie. Maddie comes up along the boards. Drives it into their zone. Along the near side, throws it back to Talia. Drives in, throws it back to Brinley. Tries to throw a shot up, centers it to Mela. She backhands a shot, but hits the side of the post and it goes out. Skips past Brinley, and it kicks it over to Maddie. Maddie's got the red line, trying to turn it in. Gets it knocked away. Number 4 for the Lightning, trying to pull that one in. Puck got, she was heading in with it. Puck got knocked away a little bit. She was going to grab it again, but it didn't cross the blue line, and she did. So we got offside. Lightning, that stops the clock at 12:29. Face off far circle, just outside the Spud zone. Spuds take it. Gets to Brinley, over to Maddie. Maddie over to Brinley again. Gets passed up against the board. Stays in the zone. 3 goes off the boards. Gets into the corner. Under back up. Right up front. Trying to backhand a shot, but it goes off the ice. Right off the glass. Talia's got trying to bring it back in behind the net, but she throws it back towards the corner. Her and Maddie are there. But it gets pushed back off the boards on the near side of the circle. Maddie ends up with it. Drives up to the neutral zone. Crosses into their zone. Comes towards the center. Loses it as she gets between the circles. Puck goes all the way into the corner. She's still got it over there. Backhands it towards Abby. Abby sends it right up for Mela. Mela was not able to get that one past the goalie. It would come out to the top of the crease. A similar situation would happen on that one. She puck went off her leg pad. Didn't really rebound much. Just kind of sat there and she thought it was farther out. Was looking for it. Nerve-wracking second and a half before she got it covered up, I'm sure, for her. Face off near circle. Sale's got the face off, kicks it back to Alyssa at the right. She throws a hard shot up, it's right off the goalie. It's off on the right side. Oops. I think I marked that one wrong. That was supposed to be Alyssa. Straight shot. Grand Rapids clears the zone. Going over to Alyssa. Throws it up. 19 picks it up, drives into the zone, throws a long shot from 5 feet inside the blue line. This is wide left. Spuds clear it out. Oh, they call icing on that. 26 could have gotten to it. She held up. 11:05 left in period 4. Icing called. Face off going to be in the Spud zone. Our circle. Sato's got the face off. She's got Lizzie and Marley on the offensive line with her. Going back and forth. Comes up to Lizzie. She pushes it up to the red line. And gets taken away by 19. She starts to drive back in. But 23 for Grand Rapids couldn't make it out. Gone down, sit down, so she got an offside. Oh, Maddie trying to pass that one out. Just hits right off the forward and she jumps on it, but Maddie is able to come in behind and get to it. Trying to get it out. Doesn't quite clear it. Maddie kicks it across. Chases it into the corner. Swings back around behind the Spud's net with it. It's knocked away. Maddie gets it, goes into across along the boards. Maddie trying to get it out, but letting take it away. Dump it back in behind the net again. Coming around near side. He gets it into the corner, throws it back behind the net to the far side. Over towards Talia, tries to settle it down, tries to backhand it out of there. Stays in. Maddie's able to get it past the defender and just over the blue line. Goes back into the Spud zone. Maddie's got it, though, trying to drive it up. Loses it to 23. She starts driving into the right point, tries to send it deep. But Maddie and Abby get, she follows up, though, and got in front of it there. Had a good scoring opportunity, but the Spuds were able to get in front of it. I think Abby got in front of that because she had that takeaway, and when they said no shooting opportunity, comes to the right side. Abby, Miller gives away to Abby. She gets up the center, gets it over to Talia. She drives up to the right circle, throws it down towards the net. And the goalie covers it up. Yeah, never mind the missed shot for Ellie there. Ellie's not even here today. Hit the wrong button on the tablet. So, Sam's got the face off. Puck sits there, comes back, knocked back to Maddie. Maddie dumps it into the near corner. Gets back behind the net. Going for it. Centered right up. Ooh. Deflected up. Up. It's fighting for it along the near boards. Grand Rapids pushes it out. Gets up the center ice. Maddie pokes it away. It's knocked back again. Number 3 for Grand Rapids driving in. There's a long shot. Loaded. Again, like a knuckleball. Like you could see that thing change because it was the way it was flittering. Up over Ella's right shoulder, but it missed. Randy's trying to push it off the boards. Push it up, can't get it out. And Rapids keeps it in, comes near side. Maddie though picks it up. She gets it across the blue line into their zone, comes to the middle and a lot of traffic. Puck gets knocked away. Pushed back out. So it kicks it across the blue line for an offside. That stops the clock at 8:25 left in period 3. Rapids takes it off that face-off, goes to the far side. 19 drives up through the neutral zone, down in the Spud zone. The far side of the circle, backhands it. The other girl can't get a shot through. Miller kicks that one past. Alyssa picks it up past the red line, drives in past the defender, throws a shot. Really good individual defensive play by that goalie. Snagging that shot out of the air on her glove side. And we're getting behind the defense, I think for about the fourth time. Hasn't been able to sink one of them yet. All right, face off far circle, Lightning zone. Let's take it, goes back to the left point. Abby comes over to Abby at the right point. Sends it back to Benny at the left point. She dumps it down, center it. Comes off along the boards near side. Talia trying to push it back to Abby, but comes out of the zone. Abby backhands it over the blue line for icing. There was a lot of traffic there. She could have lost it, so killed it that way instead. Face off right in front of us, just outside the Lightning blue line. 7:48 left in period 3. Spuds up 4-0. And we take that face off. Comes up to try to pass it up though. Talia took it, but who was supposedly off line? I didn't see anybody. By the time I looked up, they pulled back across the line. I didn't see anybody else cross the line for the Spuds, but doing it again. This time it goes all the way across the far side. Now you push it down into the Spud zone. Mela takes it away, tries to pass it over, but it gets behind Talia and 23 tries to push it down towards the net, doesn't get anywhere. Puck goes past, deflects off, down towards the Lightning zone. Goalie kicks the near side off the boards. Talia keeps it in, dumps it up towards Hammer. Hammer throws a shot up. Goalie kicks it into the corner. Kept in by Maddie. She follows it in. Left side of the board, she grabs it there, swings up towards the net, throws it in. Goal for Maddie Bergsfield. She had driven that one in from the defensive point and got bounced off the boards, taken away, got knocked back. She picked up the loose puck and threw it in from the far circle. Got it inside it was up her upper right shoulder area. Putting the Spuds up 5-0 at 7:03 remaining in period 3. Let's turn that one forward again. Picked off the boards by Marley. She drives in, right from the face-off circle. Throws it high, and it goes all the way across and hits the net for an out of play. Stopping the clock at 6:52. Back to Maddie right at the point. She throws a hard shot off the face-off. Goalie moves to her left and gloves it. All right, so face-off again. Back around, Grand Rapids ends up with it, pushes it down. Maddie grabs it inside the Spuds blue line, swings to the far side. Driving up along the far board. She gets into their zone, kicks it off the board, tries to pick it up in the circle again. Ooh, went for a shot, but whiffed on it. Followed through, though. Got it back into the near corner. There, Grand Rapids knocks it up along the boards. Then it comes in, backhands it, keep it in. Puck comes out front. Taylor comes in trying to get a small slap shot on it, but got some interference. She couldn't get a stick on it very well. Under that, Grand Rapids picks it up, drives out to center ice. Marley, though, poke checked it away. Comes back to Talia. She comes up. She's got some ice in front of her. One defender. Comes between her legs, backhands it. Comes to her backhand, and she still got a shot on it. Goalie, though, was able to get down and cover it. Face off near circle. This has got the face off this time. Goes off the boards. Talia gets it back to Abby. Abby dumps it down in, but intercepted by a Lightning player who gets it up to center ice. Talia comes in and grabs it around the red line, swings in the Spud zone near side and dumps it down, but it is going to go all the way down for icing. So now it'll bring us back down into the Spud zone. Face off in the near circle. This is going to get the face off. She backhands it back to Abby. Abby pumps it up. I think it deflected off. It's fluttering down towards the net. Boy's going to have to push it off. Back behind it, over the far side. Hits the ref. It's back out. Burnley keeps it in. Knocks it back in around behind the net to the near boards. Trying to push it out. Comes out to Abby. She pushes it right up to Hammer. Hammer grabs it right outside the blue line. Waits for it to clear. Pulls it on the right side. Throws a hard shot. It was wide right. Off the boards. Talia comes in, grabs it, tries to dump it back behind the net. Alyssa grabs it there. Swings around near side. Centers it up. Gets past Mela. She gets over to it. Kicks it back to Burnley at the left point. She centers it over. Talia recovers on that. Brings it down. She goes down to the near corner. Centers it up. But it gets knocked. Oh, second effort. Gets it right out front. Nice job by Burnley there to keep that one in. She throws a shot on. Nobody gets the rebound. It's knocked on the near board. Talia with a good effort to keep that one in. Goes there with the Grand Rapids able to get it out. Number 2 grabs it, swings around to the far side. Centers, throws a shot up. Right down in. Ella just covers that one up. Oh, they didn't roll the whistle. She just handed it off. I don't know why they didn't roll the whistle. She just gave it over to Abby, I think. She tried to pass it up and it got deflected back in, so still in the Spud zone. And he's got it behind the net, throwing it off the boards. So, shot centered up sent from the near point, and this is wide right after a deflection. Spuds get it out. Marley does a good job of getting it out of the zone, but then it's taken away just outside the blue line. They come in, throw a shot. Knocks that one off. Marley gets away with it, drives it in. But the shot goes behind the net. Comes to the near side, sent to the far side. As he chases over for it, tries to send it back. Goes back to Brindley, but crosses the blue line. And Rabbit kicks it down. Maddie's there. She throws it over, but Brindley hadn't cleared the zone, so we got an offsides on the Spuds. That stops the clock at 3:31 left in period 3. Spuds up 5-0. Face-off's going to be just outside the Spuds blue line there in front of their penalty box. Nobody in it, just waiting where it's at. Sarah's got the face-off. Push back, Maddie takes it in her own zone. Comes down near side, throws it off the boards. Number 2 keeps it in, throws it up. Misses wide right. Comes around the boards to the near side. Maddie's trying to push it up. Got the deflection, and she drives it into their zone. And around the near side, she's dragging it, trying to get it up front. Follows up again behind the net. She's still got it on the far side. Trying to push it back. Ooh, Burnley wasn't right there, so might as well follow up. Backhands it forward. Puck still in neutral zone. It goes down into there. Lightning grab it inside their own blue line and throw it up. Talia's able to get a stick on it, hold along the boards, kicks up. Mela gets to it, knocks it down into the far corner. And Rapids trying to swing it around. Puck comes along the near board, centered up. Burnley's able to keep it in. Throws it down deep, goes into the far corner. Time the puck got knocked past her, comes up to center ice. Sarah sends it over towards Maddie. Maddie settles it down, moves to her left, comes right in the middle of the zone, cuts through some traffic. Maddie's going right, so it hits it hard off the boards, round behind, coming over near side. Mrs. Salas covering the point, she comes off the wall. Marley goes in, swings around, trying to come back up. Drags it to the center. Pushes it over for Abby. Abby tries to get it centered to somebody, but nothing but defenders there. They still aren't able to get it out, though. Stale holds it in for a second. So finally bounces off a player. Number 9 picks up, drives into their zone. Throws a shot. I think I actually got a little bit of piece of that one. So knock that down. Hits the side of the net. Down in the Spud zone. It goes off the net to the back. Sarah pushes it to the far side. Comes up to the far point. They throw it back in. Misses wide. Comes up to the near point. Talia gets it out to center ice. 19 picks up the loose puck there, drives in straight to the center, goes to the far circle. Looking for somebody to pass. Ooh, centers it right up front. Oh! She backhanded it. 19, she was coming around the circle, backhanded it up and started for a girl who directly knocked it up over Ella's left shoulder. There goes the shutout. Never say anything before the game's over. All right, so a minute 09, Grand Rapids getting on the board. Spuds up 5-1. Mailer's off the face-off, gets poked up to Mela. Mela pushes into their zone, backhands it towards Hammer. She tries to get it over to Lizzie along the near boards. She's trying to pick it up. Ooh. Still trying to figure out who's going to come up with it. Puck comes loose. Lizzie keeps it in. Pushes it back. Finally, Lizzie comes up with it. She pushes down towards it. A lot of traffic, but Alyssa's right there to get a piece of it. Throws it down. Trying to push it behind the net. It looked like it hit the side of the net. The goalie just reached over the side of the net and covered it up. At 39.2 seconds left, Spuds up 5-1. Face-off near circle. Alyssa's going to have the face-off. She's going to have Lizzie to her right. Mela to her left. Maddie back right. Abby back left. Number 4 for Grand Rapids. Throws it off the boards. Oop, we get it off. 23 gets it around Maddie. She's first driving it in on the left side. There's a shot up. Ella kicks it off. Goes to Abby on the far side. Stays in though. Goes back to Abby again at the far circle. Passes all the way across to Maddie. That was a dangerous pass, but she got it there. And just push it in. Picked up loose. Puck got loose again. She throws a shot, goes high, up and over. Lizzie centers it, goes over to the far side. Grand Rapids sends it down. That'll go for icing if they don't stop it. Time ran out for a whistle, so that is the end of game 2 here in Grand Rapids. Spuds win that one 5-1. Getting 5 goals all the way until Grand Rapids gets on the board at about like a minute 13 left or whatever it was in the third period. Getting a jump time goal. It's all right. Let's come away from this short road trip, losing in Brainerd yesterday morning, winning 2 here in Grand Rapids. So 2-1 here in the early season for the 15U B team. That's it for us today. I believe the 18's got a game later today. I am not covering that because we were driving home from here. I'm also not covering that because my kid doesn't play on that team. So we will have more next weekend. And we'll try to post this on the Facebook page. And I'm sure there'll be other avenues people will be putting that stuff up. So we will see you guys.